I'm Justin Academics, glad to have you join us on today's edition of Galaxy Today. It's a Thursday, yeah, we'll be looking at lifestyle motivation. Yes, also, we'll start off this morning by looking at the power of positive thinking. You'll be amazed at just how positively you can think would make your life better. So we'll be looking at that this afternoon on the show.
You know, the common saying I'm used to is the power of life and death lies in
the tongue.
And I know there is also a Bible passage that says if you can guard your mouth and your tongue, then something about your
guard
soul.
Guard your heart with all diligence.
No, that's a separate one. Out of it flows the issues of life. I know that one. There's another one about if you guard your tongue and your mouth, then something about you save your soul. I'll look for it. There's something like that. So it's going beyond spoken word now into even what you think.
Yes, your mind.
You know, in your mind. How powerful really is your thoughts, and how does it affect, you know, what manifests in the physical? Joining us on this first half of the show is a regular on the show, a certified life coach, Mr. Gbenga Ademujimi. Good afternoon, Gbenga.
Good afternoon. How are
Gbenga,
you?
thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
You're always looking business-like.
Yes.
Okay.
Life is business.
Yes.
All right, so today,
To change your life, you need to change your thinking.
Okay.
If anybody watching us from anywhere in the world, if you are not getting anything today, just go and write that somewhere. To change my life, I need to change my thinking. Why? Because for transformation to come to your life, your thinking plays serious part.
Okay.
Almost 90%, if not 90%. Anything that happens in your life, the way you think. I never knew Patience is a pastor.
Deaconess.
well, not a pastor.
Deaconess.
Okay, deaconess.
Well, I'm a
Okay.
Christian.
Deaconess.
Yeah. Even the good book recognized that until you guard your heart with all diligence, you know, the issues of life that comes from you, it's very, very critical. And then you see, it talks about renewing of your mind every day. Then transformation comes. Until you renew your mind, you cannot experience any transformation.
True.
You understand? So it is very, very important that we understand this. Effective positive thinking brings results to you, not just by repeating words, but by telling yourself what is right about your life. Let me give an example.
Okay.
Somebody is going to Badagry. You are not just talking that you are going to Badagry, but you are saying, oh, I'm feeling lazy. Oh, how can I get to this Badagry? Number one, your words had even blocked Badagry from your movement. Number two, are you seeing yourself in that Badagry? You know, are you willing to make a real inner change? Are you willing to change the way you think? Are you willing to develop a mental power that can positively affect you, your environment, and the people around you? There's this saying that does. Places don't make people, but people make places. So that is why you will see that you are living in an environment just 2 minutes walk from you. The houses there are in millions. Meanwhile, where you are living, for people to even buy it in thousands, you will pray and fast. I don't know if you know what I'm saying.
I do.
That is, wherever you are, whatever happens to you, what around you, is a creation of your thoughts and your spoken words.
Okay.
Do you get it? How do you want?
So, sorry to butt in. So, if I get what you've just said clearly, you can be living in abject poverty when all around you there's so much affluence.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
You see, in 2012, I was appointed as a life coach for London Olympics, 2012. And when I came back, I had series of interviews, and people were asking me, who do you know in the presidency? Who did you do this? How did you get there? Blah, blah, blah. And I laughed. Believe you me, that was 2012. Right from when I was in secondary school, I always dreamt, not at night. Remember, we've defined dream here. That dream is not what you see when you sleep at night, but rather dream is that which will not allow you to sleep at night.
At night, yes.
So as far as secondary school, I've seen myself on a platform, not just within Nigeria, but outside Nigeria, standing with eminent personalities.
Okay.
So it goes beyond the fact that you are a Christian or a Muslim, that you are praying about it. Those are part of the ingredients. But the major thing, when God wanted to create heaven and earth, he didn't pray.
He just spoke.
He spoke what he wanted to see. So what do you want to see, Patience?
So
In the next 1 year?
invariably, I have to like just sum this up, what you've said so far. Before you can think of those positive things, you must have seen it in your mind.
In your
You
mind.
must have even spoken about it.
Thank you. The future you are dreaming of is the mental picture you have now. Is in your mind. Unfortunately, many people don't dream. Many people don't imagine. Unfortunately, imagination is the only nation you travel to without a visa. So you just go there. Nobody charges you. You don't pay anything for anything.
And there are no restrictions.
No restrictions.
Free entry.
Free entry, free exit.
I even mean restrictions in terms of how far you can come. Yes,
You
exactly.
understand?
Yeah.
So go and check your good book, whether you're a Christian or a Muslim. Go and read all manner of books. You will see there.
Okay.
It is clearly stated there.
All right, but Gbenga, let me ask a quick question, based on what we've talked about so far. Now, it can be easy if a person decides from here on, I want to only speak positive things and think positive things and everything. But then how do you stay positive and think positive, when everything around you is going
negative.
wrong?
Thank you. That's where I'm going. That's my next turn. Number one, apart from using only positive words, while thinking and while talking, use words as I can, I am able, it is possible. Listen to me. What you did not practice before competition, you cannot exercise during competition.
So it has to be like a conscious effort. Something you must have been doing over time.
Thank you. It is. You have to apply conscious effort in doing this. You have to create a mental stability for yourself, knowing fully well that my life is not the life I'm seeing around. And this leads me to number 2 point. Number 2 point is associate yourself with people of positive thinking, of positive action.
Okay.
You can't be in an environment, you can't be among friends, you can't be staying where every time, NEPA not take light. Even when you are staying there, let me shock you. 2 weeks ago, we had light problem around my place. People were like, what are we going to do? But it was a major fault and all that. And each time I said, you know what? It will be fixed. It will be fixed. That was the only language I was using. It will be fixed. Listen to me. Your words and your thinking has magnetic power that enforces things around you to come in appearance as time goes.
And to comply.
And listen to me. It will fall in place. This is what I've done over time.
There is a certain theory that's been passed around. I don't know how true, if it's even a theory, I don't know, but I've heard it several times being said that there is power in the universe.
There is power.
Is that where we're going with this? To the extent that whatever you say goes into the universe, and then the forces of nature begin to work to bring that thing to be. Is that what we're talking about now?
There is a machine now. Yes, a machine. If you speak into the air and they want to capture your words back, it is possible.
Oh, really?
Isn't that echoing?
Listen.
Isn't that what's called echoing?
What you are speaking is not. It's not something that is. They are forces. They are real.
Spiritual forces?
They are life. Your words are life. You know why? From within you, whatever you speak out, you are a living thing. You are a living being. Whatever comes out of you is life.
It's a living thing. Okay.
I get it. But Gbenga, I haven't said all of what you've said so far.
That's just 1 point, though.
Yes, there's so many. There's so many things in just that 1 point that you have said. No, because fine, you say it's a conscious effort. You've been saying it over time, and you believe it will be fixed according to the light issue that you guys had.
Yeah.
What if at a particular point you've been speaking these positive words over time and somehow you just got to a moment when you're like, I've been speaking this for so long, I've not really seen it, and then I start thinking the negative. What happens really?
Yes. People get into depression at times. People get, they are weary because of now. You should understand that the foundation of a bungalow is different from the foundation of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
So at times, what you want, what you are speaking, the depth, the gravity of that thing may take you a longer time than what you think you are saying. Do you get it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it.
Let me
I
come again.
understand.
You understand?
I do.
Okay.
Listen to me. For example,
It's like the same analogy with a dog who got pregnant and an elephant that got
yes.
pregnant.
You ca- So
Yes,
what I'm saying
makes
is
sense.
your vision determines your speed.
Okay.
Somebody going to Abuja and you are going to Ibadan. I'm going to Abuja, you are going to Ibadan.
Yes.
Wisdom demands. And I'm driving a car, I'm driving a 1993 car. You are driving a 2017 car. And you are going to Ibadan, I'm going to Abuja. Wisdom demands that by 4 a.m. I should
set
wake
out
up
early.
and set out.
Yes.
Because number one, the distance.
Yeah.
Number two, the kind of car I'm driving.
Yes.
There are three things involved: speed, skill, and and strength.
Okay.
Now, the strength of your car is more powerful. Your skill is better. The speed of that car
It's also
is
better.
better.
Yeah.
So wisdom demands that I should set out early to face Abuja, because the same meeting you are going for in Ibadan at 4 p.m. is the same meeting I'm going for in Abuja at 4 p.m.
Okay, but Benga, where does work come in all of this? I haven't believed and thought positively over time.
Speaking
and just
it.
speaking and speaking. What is the place of work in all of this?
That's another point, which is number 5 here.
Okay.
That's another point. So let me say this.
All right, go ahead.
Allow only feelings of happiness, strength, and success into your awareness. Let me give you an example. When we're dealing with the NEPA issue, and somebody just go, pardon my language, immediately I counter. Hey, Mr. Man, please, we are not here to do all those. Can you just excuse us? This light will be fixed. And I will echo, I say, guys, what are you saying? This light will be fixed. Listen to me. At every point, if you want to get result, you must be able to take charge. You must be in charge. Yeah. And that's one thing God has given people like us, choleric people.
Okay.
Yes, we know how to take charge. I won't allow you to come and douse or to come and weaken my stamina, my strength with your negative things. I don't allow it. If you see my wife, you ask her, she will tell you, Benga, you can't speak negative around me. I don't allow it. Because with time, it will manifest. Do you understand? So it has to be a continuous thing that you practice.
So aside just speaking the positive things out there,
Yeah.
you have to only entertain positive energy
Thank you.
around you.
Disregard and ignore negative thoughts, which you just discussed. Refuse to think such thoughts by substituting them with constructive and happy thoughts. In your conversation, use words that bring forth feelings and mental images of strength. You imagine. Now, talking about what? Before starting with any plan or action, visualize. When you are visualizing in your mind, that's work. Then beyond that, get your paper and your pen. Get your paper and your pen and document. Write it down. When you write it down, then let me give you a practical example. You want to have a fashion outfit. What do? You write it down. Okay, what name do I want? Okay, Patience Fashion Outfit. For example. Patience Fashion Outfit.
That's a very lame name.
Patience Prigioni.
Okay, Patience Couture.
Okay,
Fashion
okay.
outfit.
So,
Okay.
Who says that?
no, you can do that. Fashion
Okay.
outfit. What's wrong with that? Of Patience Boutique.
Doesn't sound fashionable. The fashion outfit.
No, there's nothing, to me, there's nothing wrong in that.
Okay.
So,
No minus. Just
when you do that,
Yeah.
you write it down. Then you wake up, get out of your bed, and look for where you will learn that particular thing you dreamt
dive-
of.
Okay, so that's the place of
place of work.
Yes.
action, taking action.
Okay, I don't have money. That is that story for the gods. Get up, go and look for places. Let me give you an example. My friend and I went somewhere 2 weeks ago, and we saw this young boy. He came there to ask for, what do you have that I can do? We're looking at the boy. This boy is around 17, 18. What do you do? Where are your parents? Oh, my parents, blah, 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 the story, fine. What are you doing now? I am learning so thing, so at this address. So what is the problem? He said, because I don't have money to eat and I don't want to steal. At that point, I felt compassionate. Oh, so we still have a teenager who can think this way. Do you know what? The following day, I sent somebody to go and verify, to go and find out if actually he was learning that thing around that place. Lo and behold, it was true. And the boss said, yes, that, do you know what? This boy came that he wants to be this in the next 5 years. Sir, let me be working, let me be cleaning your house, washing your clothes every weekend
to learn
for the next 3 years to learn.
Wow.
Believe you me, I had to talk to 2-3 people to pay for this boy. So every weekend he comes to this my friend's shop to do some stuff there, and they pay him. So this issue of I don't have money, it's tiring. I'm tired of this hearing that I don't have money, I don't have money. Nobody has money. Everybody's broke. But the truth of the matter is, you don't say it out and you don't act it. You believe positive, you speak positive, and you act positive. So that's where the issue of work comes in. So don't sit down and say, I would have loved to have a boutique. I would have loved to have I want to have supermarket, so I need 5 billion naira. Are you okay? You need 5 billion naira. What have you done to earn 5 naira first? Get out. Go to a supermarket and offer free services first. And begin to do it. And when they see your consistency, they see your faithfulness, they see your hard working, then they can now consider you that, okay, we want to employ you. And from there, you begin to grow your dreams.
Well said. Because a lot of youths today have very, very, what's that word?
Fake imagination.
Humongous dreams of what they want. Yeah, tall dreams, what they want to become.
That
you know,
will not come
money,
to pass in the next 20 years.
You know, in the hood I grew up, there's a particular spot where boys come and hang out. I think there's always that in every hood.
Every hood, yeah.
Some boys who just don't know what to do with themselves just hang out, and then they bully whoever passes.
Yes.
And then sometimes, you know, interestingly, I grew to a point where there was a point in my life where if I'm on an errand, passing that place was always like a nightmare. You know, because my feet just knock each other. Then it's like I'm learning how to work. But then it got to a point where I got confident enough where I could pass as many times as I want. It didn't faze me because I used to look at them like, you know, this just irresponsible, you know. So interestingly, one day I was passing and I heard their conversation. And one of them was saying, King Kori, 10 million naira, buy. And the other one was saying, oh, more. 3 million, but really, you know, but what I'm trying to say is there are a lot of young people who
are just dreaming there.
Those kind of dreams. You know, they just want.
Now, patience, hold it. Dreaming of 10 million is not a sin. Dreaming of 3 million is not a crime. But the crime there is all through the night, they were sleeping due to the alcohol they have drank last night. Instead of them to wake up at the middle of the night and begin to compound, and begin to design, and begin to think, what can I do to bring 3 million?
So they're not actually putting their dreams in order. Fine, they might have been dreaming about 10 million, but they're not thinking about how
the 10 million
get started.
So they're just looking for one politician who will steal money in Abuja and Alausa and bring the 10 million naira and dash them. It's not going to work. Could it work? All right, let me wrap up.
Okay, please,
now,
quickly.
Always sit and walk with your back straight. This will strengthen your confidence and inner strength, like what you just experienced. Now when I'm going to help you. You wear shubu shaka that
day. Wow, you're old.
All right. Always, I've said that. Think positive and expect only favorable results and situations. When you think and you act, don't expect anything negative. Expect positive. Even if your current circumstances are not as you wish them to be, in time your mental attitude will affect your external life and situation. Read at least one page of inspiring book daily. That's another issue. Do you know, I have about 2 friends in Lagos that have free library, big one, massive one. People don't go there to read. All what you need to do, just register, free of charge. Take your ID card, come there to read. People don't go there to read. Those who make news don't have time to watch news. Now, I'm not talking about news at 12.
We understand that.
I'm talking about you want to be seen on TV, your voice wants to be heard on radio, you want to make things happen. You don't have time for gossip and gist. And if you are going to gossip at all, I've told people, if you are going to gossip at all, if your gossip has not been like Gordon's comedian, who spoke for 7 minutes and was paid 7 million, you are a non-entity. Yeah. You need to grow to that level. You don't just sit down and be watching. You see people, when you are coming to work in the morning, they are in front of their house. They are watching. That's watching news. They know who goes. They know the time Justin passed in the morning. They know the kind of car you drove. They know the time you are coming now. And you say you want to make something happen. It doesn't work that way. It's not it's not by mouth. You understand?
So it's by work.
It's by work.
Get started
so
on that
people
plan.
So I encourage people, like on my radio show every Monday morning, I encourage people, get out of your bed.
Out of your comfort zone.
Get out of, you see, people who are sleeping these days, they have something bringing money for them. If you are sleeping till 12, one of my friends called me some time ago, he said, let us go and play golf. I said, golf, 10 a.m. I called his name. I said, please, are you all right? He said, yes, now let's go. I said, please, you have gotten to that level. Me, I've not gotten to that level. I won't deceive myself. When I get to that level, I will join you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Some people, when they play golf at 10 o'clock in the morning, some alert of millions had hit their account that money. But you have not. But you know what? You don't blame them because they've been working since. Before now. But you have not done anything and you are just them. So I encourage our youths, please stop dreaming, stop building castles in the air. It's time to get to work. Yeah. I've said it several times and I'm saying it. You can be out of job, you can never be out of work.
Very true. All right, so Gbenga has been talking to us about the power of thought. And well, just to cap up what he said so far, to change your life, you need to change your thinking. Your thought has to change for your life to change. Now, also, you always have to think and speak positively. Always take charge of what you have spoken. Don't just say it and then leave it hanging. You know, take charge. Then you keep your thoughts happy. And lastly, get basic training or information or knowledge on that thing.
And finally, again, effective positive thinking will always bring results in your life.
Thank you so much, Gbenga.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining.